Hello everyone, today I'm going to review a book, Tuesday with Mori, a book written by Mitch Albom. It's an interesting book about a professor and a student. In this book, we can learn the life greatest lessons. The story started in a college where Professor Mori is teaching the course Sociology, and the student Mitch Albom was registered on the course, and the course went very well, and Mori has discussed various issues on societal problems, and Mitch Albom attended all the classes so closely, and he participated in many discussions, surveys, and other activities that has been happened in the classroom. And the course was completed, and Mitch Albom was very much satisfied with the kind of jubilance and enthusiasm shown by the Professor Mori. And then in the graduation, both Professor Mori and the student Mitch Albom met. They greeted each other, exchanged some thoughts. After that, the Professor Mori has said to the student Mitch that please be in touch and do some good work to the society. Mitch Albom was completely agreed on the thought and said yes, and he went out. And Mitch Albom got a job as a reporter in a news channel, and his job is to chase the football players and know their activities, their personal life, and publish it as a news in the news magazine. So he was very tightly engaged in his work, and he got married, but he had no time to spend a quality life on his marriage because he need to travel a lot and chase people, gather news as much as possible. So his intention is to make more money and forget that life is there beyond money. He chased many people, covered many stories, he was become popular, but he forgot to have a good relationship with his wife. But because of that, both get separated and his life becomes completely dark. He was isolated, separated, feel rejected, and the days goes by like that for almost a year, and he was in complete isolation. Suddenly he saw a news flashing that a famous sociology professor suffered with ALS disease, and he was carrying a wheelchair. Suddenly Mitch Albom was worried, saddened by the news, thought to flew to the place, and he went to the place and met the Professor Mori. When he got into the room, the Professor Mori greeted with his name. Hey Mish, how are you? After long years I'm seeing you. How are you doing? Mitch Albom was completely astonished and surprised that how after so long the professor remembered my name. So that incident touched his heart a lot. And he had a good exchange of thoughts with him, and they decided that on each and every Tuesday we will discuss some issues, some problems, we will have an interaction. So both agreed. On each Tuesday they exchanged some thoughts, they talked some problems, they talked some issues. Which album has very good experience, a vast experience in the field of sociology and psychology, and he had intense review on many aspects of the cases. So he knew many things about many aspects of the society. So he had a good and diverse knowledge on many aspects of the societal problems. So on each Tuesday, they discussed about those problems one by one. On one Tuesday, they talked about fear. On some Tuesday, they talked about marriage. On some Tuesday, they talk about culture. On some Tuesday, they talk about divorce. On some Tuesday, they talk about that is a relationship among the people. So on each Tuesday, they discussed various issues and exchanged good thoughts. Mitch Albom was very happy that he is getting so much of knowledge. He was completely relieved while discussing with the Professor Mori. And Mori also forgot about the disease that he had, and whoever goes into his room with the tears come out with the joy. People go into the room to console the professor, but instead they get consoled and came out of the room. This is a kind of activity that has been happening for almost a month. Whoever went to his room to console the professor about the disease that he had, but ultimately he talked about their problems and consoled their problems and give solution to the problems, and people who went there to console the professor turned back with some relief and some message. So Mitch Albom was very impressed with the activity that he has been doing. And so on each Tuesday, they discussed a lot. So this discussion goes a good way. On each Tuesday, went there with snacks and fruits and vegetables, and both had a good interaction. In fact, they both waited for Tuesdays to happen because Mitch is very interested to learn, and Maurice want to give some information to others to pass. But suddenly his condition was getting worse. He was again admitted to hospital, and Mitch Albom was very sad because the doctor said that he is getting closer to death. So Mitch Albom was very saddened by the news that the doctor has given. The doctor has stated that the professor will not be last for another a week. So he was saddened, and suddenly the Professor Mori has called a student to come in. So Mitch went inside, and then the professor said to the student that please don't cry. This is nature. And I want to make you a promise that I may be here for a day or two or three, I don't know. And you met me on every Tuesday, and that is going to start from next Tuesday, I believe so. But after my death, you have to come to my graveyard. Not like come with flowers laid on my tomb and then go out. Not like that. On every Tuesday, you have to come the way you came before, with some snacks. If possible, bring some blanket. Sit over there. And now, you talk, I listen. You just come to my graveyard, you talk, I will listen. This is an important theme of this book. This is what we have been doing to God. We talk, but God is listening. Why it is so? Why the central theme of this book is this? You talk, I will be listening. I will be listening. Why the central thought? Because most of the problems for human is because of not they went out their feelings. If you not went out our feelings, it is become a disease. The disease of different kind. That is why we go to God to pray, to vent out all our feelings, our problems, our sorrows, our sadness. We believe that somebody is hearing our problems. We believe it. Whether you believe in God or not, it's a different factor. But we need to talk. Now you talk, I will listen, as if I am live. This is an important lesson that the book has given to all the readers. Many people have not speak about their problems. They hold it themselves and succumb to their sorrows. This should not be a case. We need to talk. We have to talk about problems to someone. If you have no one, you can talk to yourself. That is a philosophy. That is a central theme that the book has been given. It's a wonderful book. The author has explained each and every problems with clear clarity. There is no clutter anywhere in the book, only clarity. You can read a lot, you can understand the personal relationship with one another, how we have to lead and how we have to behave and how we have to understand the people. Understanding people is the biggest issue. We are seeing them as we had seen them before. We have not know them completely. What we have seen, we reflected on that fact. But there are different insight of it. We have not seen many of the insights, but we comment, we argue, we disagree, we contradict. It is completely paradoxical. This should not be a case. So you have to talk. If you are affected, you have to talk to the people who affected you. This is the central theme of this book. I request the viewers of this video to read this book, gain a good knowledge, to develop your personal relationship with others. because developing personal relationship with others is an important thing, which is largely lacking in modern times. So I urge all the viewers of this video to read this book and gain enormously. Thank you. Happy reading. All the best.